Sticking with the Steeler theme, though, man, season's right here, right on the precipice of it starting. And, I want to go through a series of different conversations. And we'll do them throughout, different shows. We'll pick one topic that we'll focus on. Obviously, we'll talk about what do we expect passing yards from Ben, right? Over or under, touchdowns, interceptions. Also, what do we expect in terms of sacks? Who leads the team in sacks? Things like that. So we want to start it out today, though. Go on with interceptions. Who do we think leads the team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, in interceptions in the 2021 season? Now, we know last year it was Minka, right, who led the team in interceptions, if I remember correctly. And Joe tied him, right? Did he tie him, or was he one short? I know the year before Joe led them. Yeah.
Joe had a lot the year prior. Mm-hmm. So it was Minka with 4 at number 1, Terrell Edmonds with 2, Joe Hayden at 2, Steven Nelson with 2.
I thought Terrell couldn't cover.
3-way tie.
I thought Terrell couldn't cover or catch.
I'm telling you, dude. I think he dropped 1 or 2. He probably could have had 3 or 4.
He dropped a couple, but I thought he was the worst in coverage. All right, cool.
No, he's underrated. So Edmonds, Joe Hayden, and Steven Nelson all tied for second, and then we had a few with 1: Spillane, T.J. Watt, Cam Sutton. Actually, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Mike Hilton had 3. He was second. I just had this out of order. Mike Hilton was 3, and then we had a few with
Shout
2.
Out to Mike.
Cam Hayward with 1. T.J. Watt with 1.
Who did Cam pick off last year?
It was at the beginning. It was the game 1. Remember?
The one that went up in the air. Yeah, on the goal line. Cam jumped for it.
Yeah, T.J. Watt got his one in week 1 as well.
Yeah, on the screen, he jumped, he caught his, and then Highsmith got his in Baltimore. Yo, that is funny. I forgot about Cam's pick. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we got new opportunities then, new roles. Cam Sutton becomes a big person.
Yep.
Potentially James Pierre, Justin Lane, they become factors in this thing, man.
Yeah, you're actually more than betting on interceptions. You're just trying to bet on who's going to win the role.
Yeah. It was Antoine Brooks. He becomes a factor, maybe. Huh?
Yeah, that's twofold because you're betting on the role, and then you're actually betting on them to
produce
lead
in that
the
role.
Team in interceptions.
But like as we said, leading in interceptions, it's not as if you got to get 10 of them. 4 led a year ago. Now I believe the year before it was 6 that led the team because Joe had that.
I think Joe had 5.
Was he 5?
Let me double check though.
Or maybe Minka was at 6.
Minka was at 5. Like I think Minka was at 5 the year prior. I think they both had 5.
Let's see.
Yeah, Joe had 5.
Okay.
And then if I had to bet money, I'm saying Minka had 5
probably
too.
Had 5 as well.
He had.
I was gonna say, when you're already in pro football, you could just type his name up in the top right corner.
I'm just an idiot.
Okay, I was just letting you know. I'm like, it could make it easier for you, man.
Minka had 5 too.
Okay.
But he had 2 fumble recoveries. Yeah. He had one of the forced fumbles. He had the touchdown. Is still a
time, bro. That's a lot of action. But man, it's an easy answer for me, bro. I'm going with the homie. I'm going with my dog, Mr. Jumpman. I believe in him. I believe in him, bro. He gets to the rock, man. He does. And granted, I know he's slowing down, but he's still super cerebral. And when you watch him, he's still absolutely loving this. The thing with Minka is this. Teams were avoiding him for a large majority last year. We highlighted that. We talked about that. And then we finally saw teams start to take a chance at him. But then after that, because of what he did in those games, they stopped doing it again. For me, man, I just know with Joe, and this is the catch-22 with it. It's good and it's kind of bad.
They're going to try him.
They're going to try. That's the thing. They're going to try him because he is slowing down. They're not going to shy away from him. Whereas with Minka, they're not going to attack Minka. So Joe is going to get a lot more action. Obviously, whoever is the corner opposite Joe, in terms of not necessarily Cam Sutton, but when Cam might bump into play slot, right? Whenever that third corner comes on the field, whoever that guy is, whether it's James Pierre, Justin Lane, Antoine Brooks, Trey Norwood, you name it, whoever it is, they're going to get tried a lot. But with Joe has great ball skills, great instincts, and he's still, his breaks out, in and out of these cuts when these routes are ran against him, bro, cat-like reflexes is different. And that's what's ultimately helped him get so many interceptions. I just feel like for Joe, he's going to be able to do that. And he's going to get ample opportunity to do it as well.
I like that reasoning. I was having a tough one with this because there's not a science.
Yeah.
You look at some of these dudes in the past, when they have interceptions year to year, it's so fluky. Like Derivis, the one year he had like 6 or 7.
Seriously,
next year he had 0. Still made a Pro Bowl, All Pro, still did amazing.
Because you could be an elite corner and never get an interception, never even get thrown at, but that's a part of what makes you an awesome corner. It's like, dude, you're so dope that people don't want to try you. We can't try you because you're gonna pick it. You might even get a pick 6 on it. So yeah.
I like your reasoning a lot for the Joe Hayden leading the team in interceptions. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with Minkah. I'm gonna go with Minkah. 5-4. I'm thinking that's his floor, and I just think it's gonna happen. But you're right. I mean, they could shy away from him a little bit. Joe Hayden, they could try him a little bit more. He's already proved that he could get up there in interceptions.
And we saw him drop multiple interceptions last year. He's the king of dropping. No. Ike is the king, but he's in that conversation. He drops a ton.
Those are the two. I'm just going back and forth. I'm just going to lean Minkah. He's in the prime of his career. Okay. He's just going to make it happen. That's what I'm betting on. Because your reasoning is 100% sound.
I can respect what you're saying.
Does Joe get 4 or 5 and then Minkah gets 5 or 6? I could see that happening. Yeah. Last year was a weird year because I was looking up the team leaders in the NFL. I was like, how many did we have? Like, if Minkah only had 4, Joe had 2. We actually were like in the top like 4 or 5. We had 18, but it was all these weird ones of like Spillane with 1, TJ, Cam Sutton, Mike Hilton having 3. I want to say Cam Sutton kind of, just because the opportunity's probably going to be there. He's going to be out on the field a lot.
This is true.
He hasn't proven it yet. I don't think he's proven that he's this really elite ball hawk.
Right.
I'm going to go Minkah. That's all. Okay. I don't have the most sound reasoning outside of it. It's just Minkah's
a playmaker, though, man.
He's in the prime of his career.
We've definitely seen that.
And I don't see him slowing down. Yeah. But they could be avoiding him at a pretty high rate next year. So I get what you're saying, too.
It's going to be interesting, though, man. It's going to be interesting.